Hey everyone, my name is Nolan, and I'm going to be playing somewhat of a devil's advocate in my rebuttal to Kemley's video stating that the United States should continue funding the World Health Organization. So, one of the things that Kemley had mentioned is that the World Health Organization has had a positive impact on the COVID-19 crisis. And well, that may be true globally. If you look at the United States, I would say that they have not. And that could be for any number of rational reasons, specifically that the World Health Organization doesn't actually have any power over their member states. So they're completely reliant on cooperation, which the United States so far has failed to do. And even though we are now trying to build a direction where we'd be more in line with the World Health Organization, because of the failures of the past year, really, we shouldn't be funneling money into the World Health Organization for the types of results that we have received back. Right now, we're really beyond the need for world collaboration. A lot of the world is moving forward from the virus. Specifically, if you look at places like New Zealand and Australia, who have followed those guidelines from the jump, they are really starting to move past where the United States is in a significant way. And the United States needs to be able to solve their own issues. Another one of the things that Kenley mentioned is that without the funding from the United States, the World Health Organization doesn't have the means necessary to complete its tasks. And I think that more than anything else, really, that shows an issue with the current structure of the World Health Organization and our role in funding it. There's a lot of talk about the positive things that the World Health Organization has been able to do throughout this pandemic, whether it's providing resources and testing to third world countries that need economic support, and that's awesome. Obviously, we should all want to be able to support those countries, but it's not the World Health Organization supporting them; it's us. The World Health Organization is really just redistributing our money to these countries to help them. And right now, the United States isn't in a place where we would make that decision ourselves because we don't have that discretionary funding to be able to help other countries at the present time. Obviously, we are the primary funder of the World Health Organization, especially in discretionary funding. We fund the World Health Organization way beyond our actual need to do so to maintain our status as a member state. And that money hasn't gone towards helping us. Right now the United States has a lot of economic issues. If you're looking at our own pandemic recovery, we're having problems with infrastructure when it comes to the vaccine rollout, acquiring the amount of vaccine that we need, testing issues in our own hospitals, and that's before we even get into economic recovery. The Biden administration obviously is introducing a $1.9 trillion economic relief package. That money needs to come from somewhere. And well, the United States does want to play a role in the world and show that we are leaders. We need to be able to solve our own issues here at home before we can do those kinds of things. And if we're going to be able to fund economic stimulus packages and provide funding to families, up to $3,000 for families who have children, if we're going to be able to fund extra unemployment assistance and those types of things to help our own people here in the United States, then we need to really restrict the amount of funding that we are sending out globally. Right now, the United States has a responsibility to ourselves before the rest of the world. So until we can get to a point where we have settled our own issues here, we should not be spending money on the World Health Organization.